Hello YouTube, everybody here, welcome back to Shire Farms, where today we continue ploughing our fields. As you can see, we have done one. I have skipped to the next day because it was getting really dark. So we have moved on to the next day. Our grass is fermenting, which is very nice. It's already down, so yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. So we're going to start on our second headland now. As you can see, the weather is absolutely lovely. Good old fashioned rain. Now, we get this a lot in the UK, so it's not really any surprise to me. Dooby-doo. Dooby-doo-doo. Yeah, bit of a disaster with yesterday's video, because it was supposed to be a video on Silver Valley, and unfortunately, something happened to the video and corrupted it, and it wouldn't process. And I only realised this morning because I went back and watched the whole thing through to see if it had played, and it gets towards, I think it's about 60% through, 60% of the way through the video, and then it freezes, and I'm pretty sure that is why it won't process. And yeah, so it's kind of sucks, but that's just unfortunately the way it is. I am going to do an update video. Then again, if I have time, I'll do an update video, just a quick video for Silver Valley to fill you guys in on what happened during the last episode. So yeah, but today we're on Shire Farms. We're going to be ploughing for probably most of the video. I just wish I could put some music on in the background and just essentially let you watch me plough, but it's unfortunately the way it is. But for the moment, I seem to have settled into a steady schedule Monday to Friday. So Monday is Silver Valley, Tuesday will be Farm Sim, obviously. Tuesday will be Farm Sim on the Shire Farm, which is what we're doing now. Wednesday will be what's it called? Astron Colony, I think it's called. It's an interesting game. It just depends, because the Wednesdays I may switch around until I find something that's actually comfortable. The Astro Colony, I think it's called that. It's an okay game. It's an interesting game. There is a new game coming out tomorrow which I'm really interested in getting, called it's called Ixion. I'm thinking of getting that depending on how much it is when it comes out tomorrow. But yeah, I'm definitely interested in trying that game out, because apparently it's basically similar to Frostpunk but in space, and I really enjoyed Frostpunk. Very hard game though, and that game was not an easy game to play. So yeah, and then Thursday is going to be Terra Tech as usual, and then Friday will be Silver Valley again. Although I am thinking of starting a new map in a few weeks, which will take over the slot for Friday. Only doing Monday and Friday on Silver Valley because I haven't decided what other map I want to run and how I want to run it. But what I'm thinking of is basically the Friday map will be the hardest, basically the hardest difficulty I can make it, with regards to like all the ploughing option, ploughing on, lime on, weeds, rocks, everything, all that on. We'll have the economy set to difficult. I may even do a start from zero. But like I said, I've got to pick the map to do it on. Because I've got to make sure that there's at least a way for me to make money to start off. I'm thinking No Man's Land because I don't know. It's a very enjoyable map where you literally make everything yourself, and for a start from zero series, I think that would probably be the best map to do it on. So yeah, we'll see. I haven't decided yet. This weekend I will hopefully be looking into how to edit, so that I can start editing videos properly. That way we can, just skip the boring stuff that I tend to leave in. I don't have all that much time today, which is why basically you're just going to see me ploughing. We will try and do something else though, but we don't just want to plough all the way through, because that really would be boring. But we shall see. Yeah. So the way I'm going to do it, I think we'll do the headlands, and then I will see you when the field's done. Also got to listen out for a package as well, because that's life. But yeah, we're gonna do more unusual stuff on this map. I think I want to do, well, basically as many crops as possible, because I have a few production mods as well installed that are going to be interesting. I've got fish farming, I think potatoes, I've even got a cookie factory, so we can do all those different things. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. I've got a lot of different mods for potato harvesters. What's the other one? Sugar beet harvesters. I think I've got I've got mods for cotton harvesters. I've got a mod for sugar cane. I've basically got mods that I want to try out for them all, which is why I'm planning on doing lots of different crops during this series, because I really enjoy this map. I don't know what it is about this map. I just like the way it's laid out. Plus, I mean, it helps that it's set in the UK. But I think it's just mainly that I like the way the map is set up. I like the layout. I think the only gripe I've got with this map is the way the roads aren't smooth when going up and down. They're all angular, and it can be a bit frustrating. I don't know whether that's due to the way that the maps are made, or a mistake on the maker's behalf. So I can't really comment on as to why it's like that. It's a bit frustrating when you're going over a bridge and you have to slam on the brakes because the road just literally kicks up at an angle. And why is that popping up in the corner? Thought I'd turn them off. My bad. Alrighty. But yeah, well, it's pretty good. Alright, so that's the headland done. I will see you when the field is finished. Alright, we're coming up to the end of the ploughing. Just a little bit left to do. I'm not going to plough the grass field, I don't think, unless it's already been ploughed. Did we plough the grass field? I think we did. If we ploughed the grass field, that's fine, but I was just thinking there's not actually too much point ploughing it because it's only for basically silage for the cows, so we don't need the full yield. So we'll fold that up. Now, is that owned or do we rent that? Make sure. No, I knew we rented it. I was pretty sure, but I had to make sure. I didn't want to try and return it in the bird there, and I'd be like, oh my god, how silly of me. Right, so yeah, it looks like it might have been cultivated, but I'm pretty sure we've at least ploughed it. This plough is huge. It's not exactly the type of plough you'd see on a UK farm. I mean, it's just way too big. But I like to make it speedy. Yeah, so that's that done, which means now I need to cultivate and seed. I also need to fertilize. We can return this though. It's going to cost me an arm and a leg. How's the silage? We are 55%, so that should be ready next month easily. So we'll be able to have cows, which is nice. I want to put, obviously I'm putting, I'll be putting down, I can't get it out, grass on this field, but that field, I wanted to put soybeans down. The problem with soybeans is you don't get any straw, but the cowshed is completely full of straw, so it should be okay until next month. I can't remember whether we replaced, I don't think we did, but I need to replace this. What is it? Yeah, it's Farm 500, so it's not the all-purpose ones that I have. Silos, where are they? These ones, multi-fruit. Because, as far as I know, they can hold everything, and they've got quite a good. That's 50,000, but it's massive. Look at the size of that thing. We'd have to really mess around there to be able to. I don't know what that'll do. Actually, let's save it. No, I'll experiment on that. I don't want to chance it, to be honest. But we need, what is it we need to do again? So we want to cultivate, but I really don't want to use a horrible cultivator. We have a slurry tank for fertilizing, which is what we were planning on doing. Let's have a look at the cultivator. Yeah, that is a really smart cultivator. The seeder's not much better either. got the frontal tank in the rear, but does that only seed? That's what I want to know. Because yeah, it just seeds. Right, so don't know what to do. I definitely don't want this. That is horrendous. I'll rent one if I have to. Because that thing, it takes forever to do the fields. Just too slow. But if I can get a seeder that can also cultivate, then I don't need to worry about that. So let's go into here. Let's have a look at what we've got. So see this one here, no cultivating or ploughing. And it fertilizes. I don't need one that fertilizes because I'll be using slurry to fertilize. So something like this would be perfect because no previous cultivating or ploughing. And then obviously eventually we'll get to something like that. I mean, I've got these are really cool. Because that I think that contains the fertilizer, the seeds, and that bit contains the fertilizer. Or it's no, I think it's both. That contains both. Okay. But yeah, this one's probably what we're going to go for. Now it's 159, so I can't afford it right now, but we can lease it for the time being. So its base cost 3190 per work day 1595, and then per work hour. So that's real world hour. Okay, so we'll lease that. Oh, I shouldn't have leased it now. Because I need to do the slurry first. So that was a waste of 8,000. Or did that just cost me 19,000 now? Oh, but what I can do is I can go to here. Oh, into here. Let's get rid of these seeders because I'll be just renting that one. Oh, I actually have enough for that seeder now. I didn't think of that. Right, what else don't we need? Have a look. Baler. I don't know whether I'm going to need the baler or not. I don't need the low loader. That. We'll keep the tedder. Slurry tanker. The sprayer. Do we have weeds on this playthrough? No, we don't. So we don't need the sprayer. So we'll get rid of the sprayer. And then that should be good. Yeah. So that'll leave us some spare cash. I think if I remember, I've got a nice planter somewhere. This one? No. That one? No. Yeah, that one. That's a very nice planter. 17.8 meter planter. Beast. But it's only for seeds as well. But obviously it's a planter, so it only plants certain ones. But I have a modded version that plants pretty much everything except potatoes. Which is kind of annoying. That really is a monstrous piece of machine. The Estrella 32, and then I also have this Uniport planter, self-propelled planter, amazing piece of machine. But yeah, so we'll just grab this one. We'll buy that. Exit to there. We'll go up to the store. And we find a piece of machinery is over here. And we reset. Because if you don't remember, we actually have a reset point near our silage. So we'll go over and grab that. this out of the way. And then we will start doing the slurry. It's not going to be cheap. But it means that we can just do a double coat and then it's done. Right, we'll park you here for now. Should be good. Where is it? That's the one we want. Alrighty. We'll do some slurry. So I don't think this tank's very big. I don't even know how much this is going to cost me, but we'll see. The slurry. That's not as expensive as I expected. Alright, so for 30,000 litres, it's 428 euros. No, honestly, it doesn't make sense why you have to pay for cow poo, because that's basically what it is. Alright, so let's get that extended. Which one is it for double? Is it that one? Yep. So double application is activated. Well, let's do it. Why are you not doing it? Or is it because that awkward bit? Yeah, it's because it raises up there. It's kind of annoying. Just trying to get it straight. That should do there. And then we need to go this way. So yeah, this is going to take some time. Like, time. I'm going to be at this for a while, more than likely. Would have to lowered it, wouldn't it? I think maybe it might be a good idea to see if we can replace this with a better tank. I don't know if I've got any slurry mods though. I don't think I do. Well, this is one hell of a way to fertilize a field. I don't really slurry that much. But I wanted to do it on here because we are going to be, you know, we are going to have cows on this map. So I thought, why not? I also want to replace the current cow barn with the better one I found, but I don't want to do it because obviously everything inside will be wasted. So what we'll probably do is at some point we will buy a field to put down a second one, and we'll run double cow farm. We'll run double cow sheds. You know, this is really slow. I mean, like, just slow. This is just so slow. I will have a look at some slurry mods that we can try out as well, considering we're doing slurry. As usual, the dog is just barking her head off. I mean, technically speaking, I don't really need to fertilize this field because I'm just putting grass in it. So if I need more grass, it's actually easier to just buy another field and do the and literally just cultivate and plant the seeds for grass, because you get a nice yield per acre out of grass anyway. I mean, if you're doing silage for money, then of course you want to plow, you want to line, and you know, double fertilize all that. But if it's just for cows, just a decent sized field, and make sure it's got grass planted in it. Harvest it 3 times a year, and it's more than enough grass for silage for cows. Ooh, this is really going to take time. I mean, I'm not fussed about doing it per se, but this really is slow. I'm definitely going to have a look at some mods. I mean, you see me do this live with unmodded, and I'm doing a header, and it's taken, I mean, hell, we're at 27 minutes. This has taken a while. I mean, it's been a good, what, 4 or 5 minutes just getting around this first headline. Well, hey, that's life. We'll do it till we run out, and then I'll bring you back when the field is fully done. And probably the other field as well, or we will call it one or the other. Alright, well, that's going to take me a long time. More than likely what I'll do is I will do the slurry off screen during the week until next episode. But I'm going to call it here for the day, and thank you very much for joining me on this wet, rainy episode. I'll take a nice picture there. And I will catch you next time on Shire Farms. Take care.